For anyone who's ever been told, you can't, we see. The early arrivals, the last to leave, and the first to give back. Here, success isn't about where you've been. It's about how far you can go. And it doesn't stop at the graduation stage. Here, students go from uncertain to unshakable, from underestimated to undeniable, from undervalued to unstoppable. Are you ready, world? Better look north.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot for the sake of auld lang syne? For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of auld lang syne.
Army and Green family to yours. Happy holidays.
Very proud of him. Very proud. It's been a long time.
I'm still in shock. Never thought I'd overcome it, but I finally got it done.
I for sure thought I was going to drop out at some point, but I didn't, and I made it. Yeah!
We've been dating since 8th grade. We couldn't do it without our family being here. We're both psych majors. We both got into our master's programs. I think we definitely needed everybody here to get to where we are.
I'm so relieved. I'm so excited to just get out in the workforce, honestly.
It kept my spirit strong, kept me encouraged, kept me laughing, kept me smiling all through college. So I really appreciated them just being in my corner and just rooting for me the whole time.
Proud that she pushed through.
And for them to persevere and still reach their goals, just amazingly proud.
It means opportunity to me. It means that I can move forward knowing that I have my education, I can pursue anything I want to.
I'm proud of her. You know, she has a 4.0 GPA. She's worked 4 years to complete 2 degrees. She's gone to school every single summer, every single winter. She's done everything that I was never able to do. Victory!
Distinguished guests, welcome to the University of North Texas Fall 2025 Commencement Ceremony honoring the baccalaureate and master's graduates of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. There we go. Our ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please take this opportunity to silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. For the safety of our candidates and guests, only authorized press, university photographers, staff, and graduates are permitted on the Coliseum floor. We hope you will enjoy this ceremony and remember it fondly for many years to come. Because this is a special day for all of our graduates, we ask that you stay until the end of the ceremony so that everyone will feel honored by your presence. Now, Please stand as you are able and remain standing for the processional and the national anthem. Faculty representatives from each department and program are carrying the banners at today's ceremony. The banner carriers are Dr. Jara Carrington from Anthropology, Dr. Suzanne Eck, Communication Studies, Whitney Gilden, Dance and Theater, Dr. Jeff Ruth, Economic, Dr. Nicole Smith, English, Dr. Pinyang Dong, Geography and the Environment, Dr. Michael Wise, History, Suzanne McCutcheon, Integrative Studies and Social Science, Dr. Michael Craig, International Studies, Professor Marta Mensa, the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism, Dr. Phyllis Slocum, Media Arts, Dr. David Kaplan, Philosophy and Religion, Dr. John Ishiyama, Political Science, Dr. Donald Doherty, Psychology, Dr. Matthew Painter, Sociology, Dr. Ryan Betger, Technical Communications, and Dr. Christoph Weber, World Language, Literature, and Cultures. Distinguished guests, the members of the Platform Party, Dr. Harrison Keller, President of the University of North Texas, Dr. Albert Bimper, Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Mr. Shannon Goodman, Vice President for Enrollment, Mr. Brandon Busby, Vice President for University Advancement, Ms. Laura Wright, member of the UNT Systems Board of Regents, Dr. Steve Cobb, Divisional Dean for Communication, Media, and Performance, Dr. Lisa Henry, Divisional Dean for Social Sciences, Dr. Jen Wallach, Divisional Dean for Humanities, Dr. Lisa Nagaoka, Associate Dean for Research, Dr. Nancy Stockdale, the Dr. Jean Shockey Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Ms. Catherine Collivan, Associate Dean for Physical and Human Resources, and Mr. Rudwick Dugareddy, President of the Student Government Association and our mace bearer.
Look at y'all. You look amazing. What an incredible sea of bright faces, brimming with accomplishment. Oh, please be seated. What an incredible sea of bright faces, brimming with accomplishment and the promise of what to come. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Steve Cobb. I have the pleasure of serving as the Divisional Dean for Communication, Media, and Performance, and the absolute honor to stand in before you as your MC for this momentous occasion, the Fall 2025 Commencement Ceremony for the esteemed College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences at the University of North Texas. Let us begin by offering sincere thanks to the talented individuals that elevated our ceremony today. We extend our deepest gratitude to the outstanding musicians of the UNT Wind Orchestra conducted by Dr. Andrew Traxel, our vocalist, Chandler Head, Vocal Performance, and pianist, Nanxi Wang, DMA Collaborative Piano, for their motivating rendition of our national anthem. This celebration is also a tribute to a critical partnership. We thank our dedicated faculty, whose wisdom and mentorship shaped every step of this intellectual journey. We celebrate all the family and friends gathered here, whose constant encouragement provided the essential foundation for your success. And we extend our gratitude to the University of North Texas leadership, whose commitment enables this thriving academic environment. Please join me in honoring all of them with a hearty round of applause. This afternoon, we celebrate the unmistakable power of a liberal arts education. In doing so, the spotlight shines brightest on each of you, the extraordinary graduating class of fall of 2025. You wrestled with complex theories. You engaged in thought-provoking debates. You poured your hearts and minds into countless essays, projects, and presentations. You emerged from this rigorous and transformative experience with a deeper understanding of the human experience, the power of communication, the intricacies of society, and the enduring impact of the humanities. We have a truly inspiring program planned for you this afternoon, filled with words of wisdom, moments of reflection, and the joyous culmination of all your hard work. So let's take a collective breath, soak in this atmosphere, and prepare to celebrate the remarkable achievements of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences graduating class of fall 2025. It is now my privilege to introduce the individual who plays such a vital role in our academic endeavors, our president, Harrison Keller. Please welcome President Keller to the podium, where he'll recognize our graduating class and share his thoughts on this special day. President Keller.
Thank you, Dean Cobb. And to all of the family, the friends, the loved ones here with us, welcome. It is such an honor for you to be here today to celebrate your Mean Green graduates. And to the faculty and the staff of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, I want to say thank you for your commitment to our university, for your calling as educators, and to your students. And to our graduates, congratulations. So just a few short years ago, most of y'all sat in this same space for your orientation and your first flight. So remember what that felt like? And so there you were in the stands. You were trying to play it cool, but not really knowing what to expect or how it would go. And how far you've come. You encountered new ideas and incredibly talented individuals who pushed you beyond the limits of what you thought you could do. All those long days, all those late nights, all that hard work. But you persevered and you made it. And today, you'll have the diploma to show for it. Now, at the University of North Texas, we take special pride in our commitment to simultaneously advance excellence, innovation, and access to transformative learning experiences for every qualified student who commits to learn with us. And in that spirit, I would like to take a moment to honor our first-generation college students. For those of you who are the first in your families to attend college, could you stand and be recognized? Congratulations. So you're the first in your families not only to go to college, but today you'll be the first to graduate from college. Your accomplishments here at UNT have changed your own lives and your family's narratives forever. And to all our graduates, I hope you can feel the pride of your friends, your families, your teachers, and your university. We are all so proud of you. That cap and gown you're wearing and the diploma you've earned signify what you've already accomplished, but more importantly, what you're capable of becoming. And now as you begin your next chapter, you move forward as college graduates, and not just any college. You are graduates of the University of North Texas, the largest university in the most dynamic region in the fastest growing state in the greatest nation in the world. So UNT is a university where we're willing to do things differently. We lead with our values. We're willing to take on the big challenges. We lead through change. We innovate an even brighter future. UNT has an incredibly rich legacy, and across the nation, People are paying attention to our university like never before. Today, you take your place among hundreds of thousands of alumni who proudly carry our legacy forward as UNT graduates. You join an army of UNT leaders, scholars, creators, teachers, entrepreneurs, and innovators who are changing our world for the better. And we are so proud to count you as one of our own. Now, your next chapter begins in an incredibly exciting, dynamic, and challenging time in our history. In every sector, employers tell me that their workforce needs are changing faster than they expected. In some cases, faster than we understand because of rapid advances in artificial intelligence and automation. We are just in the beginning phases of these changes, and the pace of change isn't slowing down. And this means all of you should expect rapid changes in what you need to be successful in your first job after graduation and throughout your career. Technical skills will still be important, but the half-life will be shorter, I have to say, much shorter than your liberal arts skills as the pace of change accelerates. And for the next chapter, the most important skills you need to thrive are actually the most fundamental skills that your UNT diploma signifies. So remember back to when you first stepped on campus. You're successful in your previous schools, but you didn't know what to expect. And then you came to UNT and expectations changed. And you found yourself working with so many talented people. What may have been good enough in high school or good enough in your previous programs wasn't good enough anymore. As you progressed, you developed new skills. You learned new technologies. I mean, maybe you weren't always sure you'd make it, but you adapted and you overcame and you got it done. Today, you're different from the person you were when you arrived. Now, sometimes the slow transformation that came from those hours of study, practice, and performance was painful. But now you'll always be known as a college graduate, as someone who learned how to tackle complex challenges, to persevere and succeed. And in these times now of uncertainty and rapid change, those skills are incredibly important. Your success at UNT wasn't handed to you. You had to build it, together with your friends, your teachers, and for yourselves. Now, lately, it's become commonplace for folks to wonder whether a college degree is still valuable. But what we hear from employers across our region and beyond is importantly different. Employers love our North Texas graduates. Now, why is that? Not only because they know a UNT graduate's incredibly talented. A UNT graduate works hard, adapts to new challenges, and isn't entitled. A UNT graduate brings creativity, drive, and commitment that translates into real, enduring value. And that's what your UNT diploma represents. And that's why you should be confident you're ready to tackle whatever comes next. Now, before we go on with the most important part of the ceremony, I'd like to present one more challenge to you. Let's consider your commitment to what comes next. Yes, you're all here because of your accomplishments, but you're also here because other people have invested in you, your friends, your families, your teachers, your university, and the state of Texas. So my challenge to you is to consider how you'll pay it forward. Now, one good way to start is by sharing your gratitude for those who encouraged you along the way. So right now, could I ask all of the friends, the family, caregivers, faculty to stand and be recognized by our graduates? Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Now, graduates, this is amazing. So now, the most important way you can pay it forward is using your newly refined talents, your knowledge, your skills to work on the world, to make up your point of leaving things better and more beautiful than you found them. As you continue on the journey, don't be a stranger. Keep in touch with us, participate in the Alumni Association, come back for athletics events, for performances. Consider mentoring a UNT student, sharing the lessons that you've learned. And wherever your path leads, never forget that the University of North Texas and your Mean Green family will always be with you to lift you up, to celebrate your successes, and power your possibilities. Congratulations again, class of 2025, and go Mean Green!
Thank you, President Keller. Good afternoon. My name is Nancy Stockdale, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Dr. Jean Shockey Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. As we celebrate all the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment, we want to take a few moments to recognize some specific achievements, commitments, and contributions made by members of our graduating class. First, we honor our Honors College participants. If you participated in the Honors College at UNT and are currently wearing your special medallion, please rise if you are able and be recognized. Thank you so much. Please be seated. Next, we want to celebrate the graduates whose consistently high academic performance earned them special recognition. If you earned the President's List or Dean's List recognition in any semester while you were at UNT, will you please rise now? Thank you so much. Please be seated. That's awesome. Commencement is also a time to honor those who have dedicated themselves to service, both on campus and beyond. Our Community Engagement Cord program honors graduates who volunteered a significant amount of time and service to our communities. These graduates are recognized by the gold cords they wear with their regalia. If you are wearing a community engagement cord, please rise if you are able and be recognized. Thank you so much. You can see seated. We want to take this moment to pause and recognize the profound dedication of those who have served our nation. We want to honor and extend our gratitude to all graduates and members of our audience who are current or past members of any branch of our military service. Please rise if you are able to be recognized. Thank you so much for your service and your sacrifice. It is now my honor to recognize those students who have not only completed their degree, but have done so with incredible distinction. Undergraduate candidates whose overall grade point averages are from 3.5 to 3.69 graduate cum laude, which means with praise. Of the students from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, there are 145 graduating cum laude. Would those students present today please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Now, candidates whose GPAs are from 3.7 through 3.89 graduate magna cum laude with high praise. Of the students from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, there are 118 graduating magna cum laude. Would those students present today please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Now, those candidates whose GPAs are from 3.9 to a perfect 4.0 graduate summa cum laude with highest praise. Of those students graduating from class today, there are 81 graduating summa cum laude. Would those students present today please stand if you are able and be recognized? Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of you. At this time, will the platform party please rise? And now, if you are able, would all the candidates for the baccalaureate and master's degrees please rise and remain standing if you are able? That's all of y'all. President Keller, on the recommendation of the faculty and the executive dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for the baccalaureate and master's degrees.
It's one of the best things I get to do. Thank you, Dean Stockdale. On the recommendation of the faculty and the deans, and by the authority vested in me by the great state of Texas through the UNT System Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you've been certified with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates, on your tremendous accomplishment. Please join me in recognizing our newest graduates. Please be seated.
And now the part we've all been waiting for. Marshals, will you please bring the candidates forward to cross the stage and be recognized?
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Anthropology. Isabella Sophia Baxter, summa cum laude. Eric Clinton Bridges. Amaris Lara Charles Rosado, cum laude. Emmeline Ruth Coffey, cum laude. Ariel M. Epperson, cum laude.
Stephanie A. Martinez. Sadie Mae Murray. Addison Frederick Rauch. Nathan Andrew Smith. Leonardo Vargas. Rodrigo Arias Wilson, cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Anthropology.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Communication Studies. Kelly Nicole Fitzgerald. Samuel Thomas Godfrey, summa cum laude. Jennifer Gonzalez Zavala, magna cum laude. Aubrey Jane Hustler. Valerie Nicole Huck. Hira Khan. Taylor Chanel Lewis.
Ainsley Chase Marlowe. Chloe Grace Marshall. Valine R. Mata. Sari A. Morales. Kayla Morales. Leah M. Munoz, cum laude. Anthony Blake Neal. Isabella Sartini Costa, magna cum laude. Lucy Rebecca Ritchie. Tammy Von Manny Sanya, magna cum laude. Carson Nicole Carter Thomas, cum laude. Yuretsi N. Vaca Martinez, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Caitlin Walsh. Benjamin Zavala.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of Communication Studies.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Dance and Theater. Isela Acosta. Calexis Monet Broomfield, cum laude. Arturo Sebastian Caldera, magna cum laude. Brandon Lewis Carlisle. Noah Anthony Clark, summa cum laude. Alexandra Nicole Eliason, magna cum laude. Lillian Gaither. Jason Reed Garon, cum laude. Devin William Floyd Hawkins. Emily M. Haynes. Abigail Bess Hilliard, cum laude. Sydney Taylor Lowe.
Jasmine Mesa.
Infinity Oswaldo Array O'Connor, summa cum laude. Rory O'Neill. Riley Ren Respondek, summa cum laude.
Elena K. Tirado. Ava Elizabeth Townsley, magna cum laude. James Terrence White.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Dance and Theater.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Economics. Yu Cien Chen, summa cum laude. Amr N. Hamid. Natalia A. Larios.
Armin Mahmoud. Farhat W. Muhammad Ali, magna cum laude. Brandon James Poirier, summa cum laude. Joshua Dylan Reyes, summa cum laude. Kai Michael Schmieding.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Economics. Now presenting the candidates from the Department of English.
Genesis Michelle Aranda Leva. Matthew Ray Ayala. Shantaria Nicole Branch. Ariana Ray Bunk, summa cum laude. Teresa A. Cavazos. Joshua Robert Cedillo. Emily Marie Evrard, magna cum laude. Faith Nicole Fitzgerald. Lexi Carolyn Glenn, magna cum laude. Anthony Gonzalez. Ashton G. Hicks. Wesley Marcus Junker, summa cum laude. Delaney Grace Jureka, cum laude. Alyssa Jean Lotso, summa cum laude. Kaylee Lynch.
Alexis Orlando Melendez. Devin Russell Mosley. Victor Manuel Muniz. Gabriela Maria Inez Munoz. Lauren Murphy, cum laude. Delaney C. Nita, summa cum laude. Favor Olufemi. Brett Daniel Pace. Sydney Alexis Peterson. Fong D. Pham, magna cum laude. Briston Potter. Zoe Jane Rushing, magna cum laude. Carson Renee Statzer, summa cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Swafford. Sophia Lucero Torres. Grace Turner, magna cum laude. Daniela Y. Ventura. Nathaniel James Winter.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of English.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Geography and the Environment. Veronica Esmeralda Gutierrez. Dylan G. Hamilton. Lilith E. Hernandez, summa cum laude. Lane Opal Mathis Hickel, cum laude. Jaden T. Lehman.
Lori J. Medina, magna cum laude. Andrew Christopher Merrill.
Nathaniel Pilton. Garrett Reckley.
Liliana Cecilia Ruelas. Peyton Kylie Waldy.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Geography and the Environment.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of History. Garrett Marshall Ross Allen, cum laude. Sage Lee Allen, cum laude. Joelle Echo Ami. Amanda Rochelle Austin. Matthew James Bass. Elizabeth Leora Becker, cum laude.
Arkadina Emily Kadina.
Connor C. Chambers. Carrion Day Mary Douglas. Maxwell Dupre. Jeannie Gomez. Rebecca E. Hill, cum laude. Colin N. Holmes. Kennedy Ann Johnson, magna cum laude.
Madison Joy Lancaster, magna cum laude.
Huck Robert Lanier, summa cum laude.
Marco Antonio Madrigal. Matthew W. McClemens, summa cum laude. Michael Evan Masters. Taylor Miles. Zoe Kathleen Mosby. Isaac Lawrence Moyer. Justin J. Mazzarelli. Lillian Nicole Pacanines, magna cum laude. Colin W. Roberts. Alexandra Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Esmeralda Salas, magna cum laude. Nicholas Connor Shaw, summa cum laude. Riley G. Thompson. Dalton Cole Tonaby. Emily Lauren Wilson, summa cum laude. Cameron Jacob York.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of History.
Presenting the candidates from Integrative Studies. Eyoel Moges Abera. Nizar Murad Abogan. Jacqueline A. Adams. Jonathan Christian Aguirre, magna cum laude. Joshua Oluwatimileyin Ajadi. Brian Juwan Allen. Muskan M. Ali.
Katrina Gunnison Alafincian.
Colin Sidney Alves. Divine Mwanga Amani. Darian Danae Anderson, cum laude. Sydney Austin Bailey, magna cum laude. Ashton Grace Bunda. Jackson Lee Bosley. Paige E. Bradley. Daedrian Tyshane Burleson. Elizabeth Jade Castro. Kenny Gibson Caesar. Michelle Monique Chavez, cum laude. Nadia Sue Mi Cloud, summa cum laude. Kennedy Lynn Colvin. Brianna Nicole Cupid. Caleb Cooper Derusha. Inyesa Marie Dolomite. Jonathan David Espinosa. Andres Aaron Esquivel. Francis Surami Estrada. Obin Ahala Nathan Etta. Simeon Evans, magna cum laude. David Thomas Fisher. Yvonne Garcia. Camille Renee Garner. Gilbert David Gilland. Daniela Alejandra Goicoechea. Jordan Michael Goss. Isabella Dulcinea Giselle Grimaldo. Meg LaDeja Harris. Melissa G. Harris. Cortland Darnell Haskins. Jessica Lee Heinzman. Gabriel Jack Houston. Rodnisha Marquetta Hill. Yoltzi Ophelia Jimenez, cum laude. Ryan Nicholas Johnson. Ashley Kiera Jones. Sophia Christina Justiniano. Jessica Vanny Keth. Taylor Paige King.
Matthew Ricardo Mancia, summa cum laude. Angel Jaylene Matamoros. Kieran J. McAleer. LeGregory Tyrell McDonald. Skylar Raquel McGill. Ellie Kate McIver, cum laude. Tegan Riley McKinney, cum laude. Lillian Elizabeth Merrill. Oliver Merritt, cum laude. Mason Adrian Moss, cum laude. Linda L. Wynn. Jim Tochukwu Obidegwu. Mesoma Onejime. Joshua McCaig Pierce, magna cum laude. Catherine Grace Robertson, magna cum laude. Bria R. Randall. Maritza Isabel Rodriguez.
Mia Rodriguez.
Rayanne Angelique Rodriguez. Rayana DeRay Runnels. Mary Antoinette Russell, cum laude. Tara M. Sabino.
Arden Scarce, magna cum laude.
Duncan Mackenzie Sullivan. Saudatu Sakina Taylor. Zachary Logan Thomas. Nicholas Wade Thompson. Jorge Alberto Thurman. Alexandra Velasquez Dominguez. Rosa Isela Violante. Skylar Lorraylin Washington, magna cum laude. Brooke Ann Margaret Waters Ames. Kenneth Jean Williams, cum laude. Freddie Lamar Willingham. Lindy Kate Wilson, cum laude.
Mariana Concepcion de Jesus.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Integrative Studies.
Presenting the candidates from social science. Aminde Atem Belefak Anke. Alicia Maria Castro. Callie Jean Crosslin, magna cum laude. Sherilyn Joy Davis. Kaylani Natalia Diaz. William B. East. Ismariani Esperanza Grinde Cruz. Sarah Arlene Hinderleiter.
Alexis Santibanez. Katera Lene Simpson. Seth Michael Tillotson. Abigail Venegas. Kylie Morgan Whitney.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of Social Science.
Presenting the candidates from International Studies. Karthik Ramana Chandra Kantan. Emily Rose Guerrero. Marshall Edward Heath, cum laude. Jessica Chiamaka Izukama, cum laude. Natalia Elaine Casante.
Francisco Mendoza Tovar. Kara Irene Murziovsky. Stephanie Nava. Marissa Y. Richardson. Jeffrey Allen Riley, cum laude. Leslie Sanchez. Laurel Elise Stratman. Stephen Nathaniel Wilkinson.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of International Studies.
Presenting the candidates from the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism. Lily Berman. Daniela Berumen. Alexis H. Bishop, summa cum laude. Chloe Josephine Boiter. Allison Paige Brown, summa cum laude. Reagan Vale Brown. Jalen James Coleman. Dylan Tyler Cooper. Stephanie Jane Cooper. Caitlin Eve Crawford. Stephen Dougherty. Dylan Brianne Ferterer Washington, magna cum laude. Charles Cody Farmer. Samson George. Christopher Goodwin. Kayla Hennessy. Gabriel R. Ife, magna cum laude. Aquancia Jones. Kristen Ashley Lickness.
Alejandro Malagon, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Manzanares, magna cum laude. Catherine M. May, summa cum laude. Joseph Trenton McKay Ray, magna cum laude. Caleb Nerdahl. Gianna Elise Marie Ortner Finley, magna cum laude. Joshua Diego Ortega. Alicia Elena Palacios. Harrison Michael Perry. Jaylene Quintana, summa cum laude. Gabriela Fernanda Ramirez. Juan Carlos Ramirez Delgadillo, magna cum laude. Sierra Tonsi Robertson. Diana Elizabeth Rosas. Kaya R. Reynolds. Marquise R. Shields. Kendall K. Sealing, magna cum laude. Roxana Soto, cum laude. Jennifer Vega, cum laude. Nicholas Charles Volpetti, summa cum laude. Melanie Leanne Vong, magna cum laude. Ashley Williams, cum laude. Jiwon Yang.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Media Arts. Henry Garrett Adams, cum laude. Jack Ryan Allen, summa cum laude.
William Barrientos.
Hannah Bergstrom, magna cum laude. Brevin A. Barrios. Angelique Zenobia Black. Zishan Kebiruddin Bodhani, cum laude. Isaiah Paul Bridges. Madeline Rose Brown. J. Dario Bryan. William Carey Bergen, cum laude. Jonathan Gustavo Cardenas. Araceli Gloria Castanon. Jaden A. Coates. Eduardo Agustin Contreras. Aiden A. Cordina. Garrison Colby Ryan Costello, cum laude. Nicole R. DeLuna. Ethan Tyler Druck, cum laude. Sean Logan Eckenrod. Laura Regina Flores. Marcela Isabel Flores. Samuel Jacob Godoy. Brandon Chase Hammond. Chase Alexander Hardwick. Carly C. Hinley, magna cum laude. Nikolai S. Hinojos, cum laude. Peter Huang, cum laude. Sean Odo, magna cum laude. Trenton John Kahlert, Summa cum laude, Jordan Adam Kelly. Ashley Noel Littlepage, cum laude.
Stephen X. Marichal. Kayla Janae McCommons. Owen Connor McCord, cum laude. Paisley N. McGee, magna cum laude.
Kwang Ming Lee.
Jose R. Medina. Asia D. Price, magna cum laude. Riley Morris, summa cum laude. Chantal N. Obi. Brianne Angel Ortiz. Ryan Dawson Ozzie, magna cum laude. Brock Crawford Peterson, cum laude. Paulina Graciela Ramos. Ezra Jaleel Randall. Brendan P. Rivers, cum laude. Valeria Alejandra Rosales. Austin K. Russell. Anthony Simpson. Connor J. Snyderwin. Hunter Royce Spears. Trinity Elise Tavares, summa cum laude. Tabitha N. Tudor, magna cum laude. Micah Janelle Talley. Trinity Nora Thompson. Quinlan Ho Truong, magna cum laude. Ana P. Vanegas. Denton Anthony Cannon Warren, magna cum laude. Caden James York, cum laude. Marcus I. Zavala.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Media Arts.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion. Ashlyn McIntyre Koenig.
Charles W. McGarity. Maya Lorraine McKinney, magna cum laude. Ifani John Obi, cum laude. John Slavinskas.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Political Science. Haley Arbuckle, magna cum laude. Cassandra Badillo. Ian Christopher Balderas.
Silvana Venisla Bloomfield Castillo, cum laude.
Federico Herman Bolnes. Sarah Jane Elizabeth Calvert, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Chavez Corona. Omer Dannenberg Lerner. Juliana Garcia. Cole Brian Howell. Raquel Larinaga. Amelia Irene Lainez. Raven Levingston. Jonathan David Lyles.
Ellen Rebecca Mott, summa cum laude. Claudia Elizabeth Munoz. Ren C. Peterson, cum laude. Alan Fernando Ramirez. Henry Josue Rodriguez. Maria Isabel Segala. Michaela Antoinette Turner. Jackson Randolph Vermillion. Sabrina Marie Wells, summa cum laude. Isabella Marie White, magna cum laude. Shantayon Atia Williams.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Political Science.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Psychology. Alan Jabari Acuna. Christina Diana Alaman, cum laude. Brittany Altamirano, summa cum laude. Gabriel Aparicio. Noelani Roxanne Aragon. Kabira Ashraf. Frida Ayala, cum laude. Marcia Sameh Berries. Chris Besant. Hope Bayet. Bree Anna Black. Alejandra Bonilla. Shoy Border. Melanie Ann Bridgman, cum laude. Whitney Nicole Brimhall, magna cum laude. Natalie Isabella Brown, summa cum laude. Amber Danielle Burke, cum laude. Zayla Marie Carbon. Jordan Christian Carnegie. Colby L. Carpenter. Allison Ximena Carrion. Georgia Costello, magna cum laude. Nizangie Castillo. Luna Alejandra Castillo Arango, cum laude. Lawrence J. Castro, summa cum laude. Ashton Chambers. Aaron Anthony Chan. Isabel Choranianu. Olivia R. Claiborne. Deanne Iris Wong Comendador. Ashley Nicole Connor, cum laude. Sierra Michelle Copeland, magna cum laude. Marisola N. Cortez. Luna Veronique Courtois. Alicia Koyak, magna cum laude. Taylor G. Crawford. Clayton Cuba, summa cum laude.
Taylor Delisle.
Tian Angel C. Duong, magna cum laude. Anita Eduafo Mensa, cum laude. Alexia J. Edwards. Vanessa Esparza. Tomas Gabriel Fernandez. Aaron Ray Fletcher. Kobe Kadar Flanori. Alex T. Goldson. Cassandra L. Gonzalez. Natalia Gonzalez, cum laude. Zoe Danielle Gordon. Xavion Q. Gore. Megan Greenlee. Guinevere Gail Grogan, cum laude. Abigail Reina Garcia. Claraveth Suzette Gomez, magna cum laude. Gracie Isabella Grisso, magna cum laude. Mateo Leonardo Gutierrez. Ashley Makia Hall. Kylene Wynn Hall, summa cum laude. Tanzania Sierra Harris, summa cum laude. Amari Brianna Harrison, magna cum laude. Ana Yareli Hernandez. Shariah O. Hill. Hassan Layhill, summa cum laude. Jaden Sonny Hubbard. Noah R. Hudman. Ivan A. Huerta, magna cum laude. Maura Eileen Hundle, summa cum laude. Maggie Lillian Ingle. Mohammed Aman Islam. Alexander C. Jackson. Cassidy Jacinto, magna cum laude. Savani Ann Jacob. Caitlin Ryan Jensen. Faith Joni Johnson, cum laude. Raina L. Johnson. Jaylyn Desiree Jordan. Grace Donna Cadilla, magna cum laude. Maya F. Kelly. Sandy E. Curlos. Haley N. Kessler. Cameron Alexis Kirby, cum laude. Elizabeth Beaumont Kirkland. Emma R. Kaviz, summa cum laude. Sherelle Lang, cum laude. Tanaya Jacole Lee. Giancarlo A. Lopez.
Michael Cooper Madrid. Maliha Mahmood. Christian Faith Marshall Williams. Deasia M. Martin, magna cum laude. Ivan D. Martinez. Alvin S. Matthew, summa cum laude. Kayla Nicole McGrath, magna cum laude. Iris Elaine Metter, cum laude. Ariana Mitchell. Jasmine Gabriela Mejia, cum laude. Vanessa Mendez. Arya Molavi, cum laude. Renee Elizabeth Morris, cum laude. Erin Moyal. Natalie N. Muniz, magna cum laude. Zainat Mirza, cum laude. Stephanie P. V. Mutamba. Haley Renee Neighbors. Soha Nassim. Zora N. Endunda. Sunugu Nunez Guevara, magna cum laude. Jane Frances Chinanye Nwokorie, summa cum laude. Sophia M. Orlandi.
Laura E. Osborne.
Sophia Rose Panzera, cum laude. Elena Grace Parker. Jomri Villard Tayag Paule, magna cum laude. Arib A. Kazi, magna cum laude. Isabella Anaí Ramirez, magna cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Rawls, summa cum laude.
Jessa Lynn Key, cum laude.
Logan Blake Mills. Noah R. Reeder, cum laude. Jewel Elizabeth Reagan. Anna Elizabeth Ritchie, summa cum laude. Diara Robinson. Daniela Rodriguez. Janet Rodriguez. Yadira Alejandra Rodriguez. Caitlin Marie Russ. Miriam Salim, cum laude. Jolie K. Scaife. Keontae C. Scott, cum laude. Diamond Deshay Mitchell. Lily Senderling. Cameron James Seibert, summa cum laude. Maximus Rowan Shaw. Isabella Loren Silva, cum laude. Dana Yvette Singleton, cum laude. Tijan Alpha Kwame Sissoko. Aiden Gabriel Smith, cum laude. Anna Grace Smith. Tiana Chantel Smith, magna cum laude. Liliana Zet Sturm, summa cum laude. Cesar Soto, cum laude. Mariela Suarez. Zoe Cecile Taya, cum laude. Cameron Monet Thomas, cum laude. Lauren Angelina Tijerina. Rade Terramole. Chase Garrett Trapp, magna cum laude. Kylie Trimboli, cum laude. Sheridan Elizabeth Trout, cum laude. Malakaya Anye Tucker. Cora Ubanwa, cum laude. Ines Y. Vasquez. Haley Camille Velasco. Jacob Daniel Villa. Jackson Douglas Weatherspoon.
Mia Isabella Hammock, magna cum laude.
Emily Sarah Wangi, cum laude. Asia DeAndrea Watkins, summa cum laude. Stephanie Sueco West, cum laude. Jillian Page Whitener.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Psychology.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Sociology. Tay Alexandra Basile. Jonathan David Browning, magna cum laude. Emily Ann Davis. Matthew Damaris. Jackson Cleanth Fountain. Matthew Tyler Gammon. Ethan Andrew Green. Roland P. Kelly. Antoinette Rayshwan Kirkland.
Grace Elizabeth McFall. Maria Alejandra Mejia. Angela Win Huang, cum laude. Parker Nicole Walling, summa cum laude. Megan Keeley White. Christina Joy Williams.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of Sociology.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Technical Communication.
Ethan Curl.
McKenna Rose Knapp, summa cum laude. Jacob Ryan Long, cum laude.
Daniel Anthony Schusterich.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Technical Communications.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures. Raymond Daniel Adam Baker, cum laude. Maria Adais Castillo. Yu Yun Chen, summa cum laude. Jalieris Hernandez Roman, summa cum laude. Christian Herrera, magna cum laude. Kennedy Elise Howard.
Vanessa Reyes. Sammy Santana Signs, magna cum laude. Andrew Satterfield, cum laude.
Cameron Isaiah Guyton.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures.
Presenting the master's candidates from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Asia Nicole Alcorn. Madison Renee Berry. Anna Danielle Butler. Liz Sinelli. Claire C. Collins. Jessica A. Fisher. Desiree Fuller. Dilip Kumar Gaud Devanda. Pragart Timothy Henderson. Devin L. Hogue.
Rebecca Sue.
Shushant Koirala. Ari Elsie Lamastra.
Chrislyn Rose Massey. Denisha J. McKnight. Lena Wynn. Ravali Rangaraju. Tahniat Muqtadir Seda. Tan Nanvo. Suraj Sharma. Suman Singh Thakuri.
Nurvik Tapa.
Kong Tran. Justin Ross Walsh.
Join me in congratulating those master's students from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Let's give it up for all the graduates.
And you did it with grit, creativity, and unmistakable mean green spirit. My name is Brandon Busby, and I'm honored to celebrate with you on behalf of the Division of University Advancement and the UNT Alumni Association. Today isn't just the end of your college journey, it's the start of something bigger. You've earned a degree that carries weight. It says you showed up, you persevered, and you refused to give up when things got hard. It says you're ready, because that's what UNT does best. It turns determination into opportunity. It builds dreamers into doers, and it gives every graduate the confidence to say, I'm ready for what's next. But you didn't do it alone. Along the way, you had professors who believed in you, classmates who pushed you, and community that had your back. And if you look closely, you'll see that community stretching far beyond this arena. A network of alumni who once stood exactly where you are today. You've met them, even if you didn't realize it. A guest speaker who inspired you, a mentor who gave you advice that stuck, or a scholarship donor who made your path a little bit easier. Those connections are the heartbeat of this university. They're the living proof that UNT doesn't stop shaping lives the day you graduate. It keeps going through every one of us. And that support doesn't end here. It carries with you as you step into your career, through mentorship, community, and countless UNT alumni who will be cheering you on every step of the way. And now it's your turn. Your turn to take your place in this legacy, to carry forward the energy, generosity, and fierce pride that define what it means to be mean green. Whether you stay here in Denton or you make your mark across the globe, this community will always be your home base. Stay connected, come back, cheer loud, give back when you can. And if you haven't already, join the North Texas Network, your online home for all things alumni, and keep those connections alive. Before we close, let's mark this moment with one of our favorite traditions. If you are wearing a class ring, take a second and turn it so that the University of North Texas faces outward. That simple motion says it all. You're ready to take what UNT has given you and share it with the world. Class of 2025, go out there and lead with courage. Lift others up, make us proud. Congratulations and welcome to the UNT alumni family. Go Mean Green. I now have the distinct honor of introducing our Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Dr. Albert Bimper. Please welcome Dean Bimper to give his charge to the class.
It is without a doubt one of my greatest pleasures to be your dean and await as you cross this stage to greet you with your big smiles from ear to ear. I know that those smiles speak to volumes of accomplishment, sacrifice. It's a pleasure to be your dean on this day. But now, as you've come across this stage and returned to your seat with your degree cover in hand, look around. This is the very moment that you've been preparing for. Imagine for a second all those that walked across this stage before, the generations of Mean Green, that left this university prepared to meet their moment, a moment full of uncertainty, a moment full of problems enveloped in immense complexity. See, when each of you were admitted to UNT, that was my generation extending our hand to invite you to explore your curiosities of the world you live and the world you wish to live in. I'm a believer in the words of former President Clark Kerr, who once said, "The mission of the university is not to make ideas safe for students, but to make students safe for ideas." We welcomed you into this once rather unfamiliar place, this university, but more than that, this open marketplace for the exchange of ideas, to ask questions, to challenge us, but to be challenged. To admit you to UNT was my generation's recognition that each of you, the talented and the determined, were willing to wipe your brow, tighten your belt, roll up your sleeves, and do the very hard work to make this university better. But even more than that, make yourselves better versions of yourselves from when you first entered. And it is for those reasons that I add my congratulations to each of you today. Job well done. Now, I suspect if you're anything like I or any of those on the platform, when we were once in your seat, there's this feeling maybe in your gut, in your soul, that is a feeling of uncertainty, possibly nerves, possibly fear of what might lie ahead, the unknown that's in front of you. I'm here to tell you that I believe that that feeling is perfectly normal and it is perfectly placed. It is one of the greatest gifts this university has to give you on your day that you depart. It is a question for you to wrestle with for the rest of your days. Will you put out that flame that now burns inside of you, that passion, or will you turn it up? Will you let that light shine? Maybe you've heard these words. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. As you let your light shine, you give others the permission to do the same. As you liberate yourselves from your own fear, your presence automatically liberates others. You leave this arena today to begin your quest to shine like bright lamps, able to illuminate the sphere of influence around you in your corner of the world, casting light down these unfamiliar paths for which yourselves will travel, but so will others. I'm a believer, unlike maybe many that have cast a lot of doubt on your generation. I'm a believer that your generation's lamp will be fueled by the context in which it was lit. See, again, go back to those that have crossed this stage before. See, their lamps were fueled by the sacrifices of the greatest generation of World War II, by the insecurities and the anxiousness of the Cold War, by images of dogs that were biting children, mothers, fathers, students that were ripped from lunchroom counters in our struggle for civil rights, by the tensions of Vietnam, and by bullets that rang out across campuses like Kent State. Those that came before you, their lamps were fueled by the consequential aftershocks of the 1970s that would shape generations to come, by the policies and new politics ushered in by the 1980s, by a boom of pop culture, consumerism, globalization of the 1990s, the collapse of the Soviet Union, the rise of internet and technology explosions in the 1990s, geopolitical events like 9/11, and the Great Recession of the 2000s, followed by the tsunami of social media, social services that have made it, for me, pretty hard to watch football. It's almost as simple as quantum physics right now. We've stood on the threshold of uncertainty many times before. My point here is this: we are indeed products of the times in which we live, but more so, we are a product of what those times demand of us. Today you emerge from the forge of this great institution having earned an education that's prepared you to confront your moment ahead with your unique talents, determination, and skills. The skills of a modern literacy in a more digitized world, the skills of complex reasoning as you lead project design and project management, the skills of communication as you are there to deconstruct problems and also construct rational debates with civil discourse, the skills of problem solving and adaptability, using an analysis of diverse data and sometimes perspectives, the skills of ethical judgment and decision making as you evaluate and assess future trends. Despite the best efforts of the generations that have come before you, leaving with each of you the tools to pick up and use, you'll leave this arena to meet your world, your moment, full of problems. Outside these arena doors are the fuel for your generation. Much of that will look like the ancient foes that have troubled our society since mankind. Racism, sexism, ethnocentrism, war, disease, poverty, illness, famine, all of which have yet to die on our watch. But the moment in front of you also is the opportunity to confront escalating issues such as gun violence, a global refugee crisis, foreign and domestic threats that are now eroding potentially our democracy, attacks, cyber attacks against our vulnerable and interconnected infrastructure, a greenhouse effect evidenced by global warming and the melting of polar ice caps, human trafficking, reproductive justice, and a crisis of mental health that has led to leading rates of suicides in some of our families. Do you see the moment coming into focus now? You see, the unfinished work of the generations before you now define the very test of your generation's will, determination, and courage to be a lamp in the unfamiliar and dark paths for which our society travels, to confront the demons of our past that have come to haunt us in the present, the courage to be willing to be able to listen to the pleas for help that cry out from the silences of fear, desperation, sometimes loneliness. Each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it or betray it. French philosopher Frantz Fanon. Each generation has had to reach within themselves to find that courage to confront the circumstances and the contradictions of their day, all of which would amount to the daunting and the encouraging of their day. And no generation has had what your generation has. Not to make too fine of a point of that, but that is you. And your choices each and every day to be a lamp for others. Before I close with the final charge to your class, I invite you to join me in a brief moment of reflection. Please welcome the talented performers, including a few of your fellow graduates from our Department of Dance and Theater, as they inspire us to consider your duty and your responsibility on the other side of these arena doors. Their artistry will ask you to consider this vital question: how will you transform your inner light into a lamp, guiding others to find warmth, belonging, and a home in a world that is often full of great challenges? Class of Fall 2025, my charge to you is this: you are witnessing historic times. Take the time to pay close attention, and if you do so, you will soon transform not into simply observers of history, but the makers of it. And in a world where you can be anything you want, have the courage to be a lamp for others. Take the time to see others so they may be encouraged by your light to do the same. So go, Mean Green. It is time to meet your moment. May God speed.
Thank you, Dean Bemper, for the charge to the class. We have one final tradition that I think you will enjoy. Graduates, it's now my honor to instruct you to move the tassel of your cap to the left side. This officially proclaims your status as the newest college graduates and UNT alumni. Congratulations. Before we conclude, I know you'll want to join me in thanking each of our dance performers from our Department of Dance and Theater, whose names can be found in the program. And they were led by faculty Whitney Gelden and Raina Mondragon and choreographer Damian Padilla, as well as our vocalist Chandler Head, our pianist Nanxi Wang, and our announcer, Mr. Russ Stukel from the Texas Academy of Math and Science. And certainly we want to thank our ASL interpreters, Kaylee Floyd and Shayna Pickering. And finally, it goes without saying that many of you would not be here today if not for the support of family, friends, faculty, and your fellow students. So graduates, I'd like to offer you one last moment to stand if you are able and join me in applauding all those that helped you to achieve this degree. And graduates, as you remain standing, I'd like to invite everyone else to stand and join us for the conclusion of the ceremony as Chandler leads us in singing the alma mater, after which the marshals will lead the recessional. Best wishes to a fine future as graduates and alumni of UNT's College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. May you continue to soar higher and go Mean Green.
Singing glory to the green, singing glory to the white, for we know our university